Welcome to a journey through time, where the sands of the desert reveal the stories of one of history's most magnificent civilizations. Today, we explore the rich tapestry of Egyptian history, from the dawn of civilization along the life-giving Nile to the grandeur of the pharaohs and their monumental legacies. This is a tale of innovation, power, and a quest for eternity. The dawn of civilization. In the heart of the desert, the Nile River flows like a vein, bringing life and prosperity. It was along these fertile banks that the ancient Egyptian civilization began, around 3100 BCE. This was a land of two kingdoms: Upper Egypt, stretching south from the river's source, and Lower Egypt, in the north, where the Nile fanned into a rich delta. It was Narmer, also known as Menes, who united these two lands, heralding the beginning of a dynasty that would last for millennia. This unification not only established the first of 30 dynasties, but also laid the foundation for Egypt's incredible journey through history. Egyptians harnessed the Nile's floodwaters, developing an agricultural system that supported a rapidly growing population and the accumulation of wealth that would define their civilization. This wealth, combined with a strategic geographical location, made Egypt a center of trade, influence, and power in the ancient world. The Old Kingdom, the Age of the Pyramids. The Old Kingdom, often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids, spanned from around 2686 to 2181 BCE. It was a time of unparalleled architectural, artistic, and cultural achievement. The most iconic symbols of this era, and indeed of Egypt itself, are the pyramids. The construction of the pyramids was an astonishing feat, demonstrating not only advanced engineering skills, but also a highly organized society. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu, stands as the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still in existence today. Comprising over 2 million blocks of stone and standing at a height of 146 meters, originally 147 meters, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. These monumental tombs were built to ensure the pharaoh's immortality and to help them transition to the afterlife. The Old Kingdom is also notable for the development of the hieroglyphic writing system and significant advances in art, as seen in the detailed and lifelike statues of pharaohs and their officials. The Middle Kingdom, a period of reunification and prosperity. Following a phase of political instability and decentralization known as the First Intermediate Period, the Middle Kingdom emerged around 2055 BCE. This era, stretching until about 1650 BCE, is characterized by a reunification of Egypt under the leadership of Mentuhotep I of Thebes. The Middle Kingdom is often considered a Renaissance period for Egyptian culture, art, and literature. Pharaohs of this era were known for their patronage of the arts and the construction of temples and infrastructure that improved the lives of their subjects. The literature of the Middle Kingdom explored complex themes of morality and the human experience, producing works such as The Tale of Sinuhe, which recounts the adventures of an official who flees Egypt and later longs to return. This period also saw the expansion of Egypt's borders through military campaigns into Nubia and the Near East, securing valuable trade routes and resources. The Middle Kingdom's pharaohs, such as Sinesret II, were revered not just as god-kings, but also as shepherds of their people's welfare, setting a precedent for rulership that would influence subsequent periods of Egyptian history. The New Kingdom, Egypt's imperial age. The New Kingdom, from around 1550 to 1070 BCE, marks Egypt's most prosperous and powerful period. It was an age of empire, as pharaohs expanded their dominion far beyond the Nile Valley, establishing an empire that stretched from Nubia in the south to the Euphrates River in the north. This period is marked by the reigns of some of Egypt's most famous pharaohs. Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs, was known for her peaceful reign and ambitious building projects, including her magnificent temple at Deir el-Bahari. Akhenaten, perhaps one of the most controversial figures in Egyptian history, appended centuries of religious tradition, by promoting the worship of a single god, Aten, and moving the capital to the new city of Akhetaten, modern-day Amarna. The era of the New Kingdom is also notable for the reign of Tutankhamun, whose tomb, discovered almost intact in 1922, has given us invaluable insights into Egyptian civilization. The military campaigns of Ramses II, depicted in the grand reliefs at the Temple of Abu Simbel, showcase the martial prowess and architectural grandeur of this period. Epilogue: the rediscovery of ancient Egypt. In the centuries following the fall of the ancient Egyptian civilization, many of its monuments were buried under the sands, and its grandeur became the stuff of legend. However, the fascination with Egypt never waned, and the modern era brought a renewed interest in uncovering its mysteries. This section of our journey explores the rediscovery of ancient Egypt and how it continues to influence our world today. The Age of Egyptology. The foundation of Egyptology as a scientific discipline in the 19th and early 20th centuries marked a turning point in our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture, history, and technology. Pioneers like Jean-François Champollion, who deciphered the Rosetta Stone in 1822, unlocked the language of the hieroglyphs, opening a window into the ancient Egyptians' minds and hearts. Subsequent excavations, such as Howard Carter's discovery of the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922, not only provided invaluable artifacts and knowledge, but also captured the public's imagination worldwide. These discoveries revealed the sophistication, depth, and richness of Egyptian civilization, shedding light on its contributions to human history. Egyptomania. The cultural impact of ancient Egypt. The fascination with ancient Egypt has permeated popular culture, a phenomenon often referred to as Egyptomania. This obsession can be seen in architecture, with buildings inspired by Egyptian motifs, in literature and film, where tales of mummies and pharaohs abound, and in art and fashion, where Egyptian symbols and styles are perennially popular. Moreover, the study of ancient Egypt has influenced modern religious and esoteric thought, contributing to the development of New Age movements and philosophies. The ancient Egyptians focus on the afterlife, their pantheon of gods, and their rituals continue to fascinate those seeking spiritual insight. The wisdom of ancient Egyptian science and mathematics. As we journey through the annals of history, the intellect and ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians in the realms of science and mathematics stand as a testament to their advanced understanding of the world. This section shines a light on how their pioneering work laid the groundwork for modern scientific and mathematical principles. Astronomy, mapping the cosmos. The ancient Egyptians' fascination with the stars and celestial cycles was not merely for mythological interpretation, but also for practical purposes. They developed a calendar based on the lunar and solar cycles, accurately predicting the annual flooding of the Nile, which was crucial for their agricultural practices. The temples and pyramids, aligned with astronomical precision, reflect their advanced knowledge of astronomy, which influenced the development of later astronomical studies. Mathematics, the foundation of greatness. The construction of the pyramids and monumental architecture required sophisticated mathematical knowledge, including geometry and arithmetic. The Rhind mathematical papyrus, dating back to around 1650 BCE, reveals a deep understanding of mathematical concepts, including fractions, algebraic equations, and geometric formulas. These mathematical principles are the ancestors of the concepts taught in classrooms around the world today. Medicine, pioneers in healing. The ancient Egyptians were also pioneers in medicine, performing complex surgeries and developing treatments for various ailments. Their medical texts, such as the Edwin Smith Papyrus, show an understanding of anatomy, injuries, and healing processes that were incredibly advanced for their time. The practices and remedies of the Egyptian physicians influenced Greek and Roman medicine, laying the foundations for modern medical science. Art and architecture, echoes in eternity. The majestic pyramids, breathtaking temples, and exquisite sculptures of ancient Egypt have inspired countless generations of artists, architects, and designers. The use of symmetry, proportion, and the integration of nature and spirituality in design principles can be seen in various forms of modern architecture and art. The Art Deco movement of the early 20th century, in particular, incorporated Egyptian motifs and styles, a testament to the civilization's lasting aesthetic impact. Hieroglyphs to emojis. The hieroglyphic writing system, with its intricate and symbolic nature, was not only a means of communication but also an art form. The concept of using symbols to represent sounds and ideas has echoed through history, influencing the development of alphabets and writing systems across cultures. In a way, the emojis and symbols used in digital communication today are a modern iteration of the ancient practice of using images to convey messages. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of ancient Egyptian history and its impact, it's clear that the legacy of this remarkable civilization continues to unfold in myriad ways. From the sciences to the arts, from architecture to our very means of communication, the ancient Egyptians have shaped the foundation of human knowledge and culture in ways that still resonate today. The story of ancient Egypt reminds us of the power of human curiosity, creativity, and the eternal desire to understand the mysteries of life and the universe. As we look to the stars, as they did thousands of years ago, we find a shared heritage, a connection to the past that guides us toward the future.